We start with 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade. First of all, if you refer to our analysis in my last video, and the price we mentioned, we can expect the price to drop. And this is what we're looking for as a running flat. We mentioned we're looking for the reversal. Anyway, the way is reversing very corrective. Even in my last analysis, we mentioned if we want to look for buy, the best things is if we get one more drop, this one tend to deeper move before we get the reversal. Anyway, mostly we can expect the price reverse from here, and we don't have any trade setup. And even in my last analysis, we mentioned having entry above this 70 can be an option, but really risky. That's why we mentioned we don't add, because we mentioned the price simply can tag and drop, the price tag and drop. And no, whoever get the trade from here, almost they should start to try to take out in the break even. Okay, this is the reasons I was keep highlighting the price can continue from here. We cannot get really good trade setup. Even if we can right now, most of the charts we see the continuation. That means we can look for continuation, and even the price can take the top. Okay, but how to look for trade? We don't have any trade setup to look for. Even if anyone bought from here, consider this one as a flag. It's not really a good idea, because even right now they should take out the trade in the break even. The way is reversing is corrective. We were right about this one. We can expect for the reversal, but as I mentioned, the way is reversing, it doesn't give us any trade setup to look for buy unless traders they have their own strategy. Okay, now we want to see what's the next, because mostly if the price tag the top, then from there we need to see, mostly we can look for divergence. And even if there is a continuation, how high it can go with the breakout of this, we're looking for 74.6 by 78, but we cannot get really good trade setup. Can we look for next sharp move flag? We take the trade. It depends. But again, how about if the price break the top, then it start to drop, since we have a divergence. Okay. Anyway, still I will be more interested if I get one more drop, but the possibility of the price to drop is very less. As I mentioned, most of the charts right now they show the up move, and mostly we can expect the price to retest the previous stop. Now, how we can look for bigger picture? And based on bigger picture, I mean, what we have here is similar to what we explained in our last analysis. We want to see whether this one can turn to whether this one can turn to a deeper move in relative to this for one more drop, this one turn to a bigger correction, or we can expect the price to reverse and break the top. Okay, that's why we mentioned if we want to look for buy, we need to be aware about the possibility of the price. If I should move to fortune, about the possibility of the price to give us one more drop, because the way is reversing is really corrective. Okay, we are not looking for sell, but if we want to look for buy, we need to be really careful. But for sure, if the price give us one more drop, mostly we can look for reversal, the divergence, and we can look for next trade. This is the best if we get, but whether we get or not, we cannot confirm. All it depends if the price broke the previous top, which is 71.8. That means if there is a continuation, then from there, based on the 1 hour chart, as I explained, we need to confirm whether we can get the reversal or not. And how to look for trade? Right now, we don't have any trade setup. Okay, even I mentioned, even if we can expect the price to retest the top, we don't have any trade setup. If we want to look for buy, the best things is if the price give us one more drop, then from there we get the, if I put everything back, the best things if I want to look for buy, if this one give me one more drop, then any reversal, I will take the trade from there. Buying from here, if we want to look for trade setup, it doesn't give us, I mean, we cannot get really good trade setup. Again, we can expect the price even break the previous top 72, but in terms of the trading, we cannot get a trade setup. In this case, we don't have any trade setup, and even I'm not going to add the option for sell, because as I say, most of the charts they start to move, and mostly we can expect the price to take the 72. That's why if I see the sell setup, I will add. Right now I won't encourage to look for sell, but if I want to look for buy, if we get the mention, if the price drop with the breakout of this low, this is the best option. This is what I prefer to look for. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.